I'm Jason Wright with Ultimate Outdoor Adventures TV, and today I'm in my garage, a place you can oftentimes find me in the afternoon or evenings if I'm not out in the field or on the water. I want to talk to you a little bit about bacon. Everybody loves bacon. Not long ago, my dad and I had an extra 9 pounds of venison trimmings, so we decided to add 3 pounds of Cloverdale bacon to those trimmings before we ground it up. It turned out great. We shared it with friends and family, and everybody loved it. So today, we're going to make another batch. Now, for those of you that have never ground your own wild game, one tip is to keep it as cold as you possibly can prior to grinding. It just makes the process that much easier. Now, when it comes to the bacon, Cloverdale has a variety of smoky flavors. I prefer the extra thick cut, and so today we're going to be using the applewood smoked flavor. And I'm going to get that process going right now. All right, so once you've determined the amount of venison trimmings you have, that's when you decide how much bacon you need. In this case, I've got 18 pounds of venison trimmings, and I'm going to add to that about 6 pounds of, in this case, the extra thick Cloverdale bacon. I like to just take it and chunk it up, about like so. All right? And we're going to crystallize this when we put it in a bowl so that it grinds much, much easier. So I've got a couple more packages here to cut up. And get rid of that. And then I'm going to stick it in the freezer just to get it good and crystally. I just feel that it grinds a lot better. And then we'll bring my dad in here, who's kind of my expert. You know, a lot of people have their own butcher. I've got my dad. He kind of takes care of everything for me. And even though I think I know what I'm talking about half the time, I probably don't. I do know that adding Cloverdale bacon to venison is absolutely incredible. But I'm not going to say I'm the expert on grinding it. I might take credit for it now and again, but... So as I mentioned earlier, we've got 18 pounds of trimmings, and we'll bring those out here momentarily. And we'll get those mixed in here. What we're going to do is we'll get our tub of trimmings out, and we'll kind of take apart the bacon that we've got here, mix it in with the trimmings, and so that when it goes to the grinder, we'll do the best we can to get it ground kind of together. And once it's finally ground, we're still going to mix it up a little bit. It's up to you. We've got both, we've got an electric mixer, and with just this amount, we'll probably just mix it up by hand. So one more to go here, and then we'll bring the trimmings out. All right. So we've got our chilled venison trimmings, and we've got our chilled bacon ready to go. Up next, it's time to start grinding. Well, you can really see all those bacon pieces in there, that extra fat that's going to really make it taste great. About halfway done, and afterwards, I prefer to put them in about 1.25 pound packages. That gives me 4 healthy burgers. Ooh, it smells good. You know, some people might even want to season this burger a little bit. We choose not to because the flavor of the Cloverdale bacon and the smokiness, it really comes out. Now, prior to throwing on the Traeger grill, we'll throw maybe some steak seasoning on there or just some salt and pepper, just prior to putting it on there. That's really all you need. Oh, it's looking good. That's true. You know, it's not like we've added a whole bunch of seasonings to it where you want to get it really good and mixed up. Otherwise, we'd be using our electric mixer. Just kind of move it around a little bit. It's about all you need. The grilling process will do the rest of it. Okay, here's one of Dad's tips. You want it quartered?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to quarter an apple. And he likes to run that through the grinder to push out the rest of the meat. See how that works. There's not a lot of meat that gets kind of stuck inside the grinder, so running an apple through it hopefully will push out the rest of that meat and make the cleaning process that much easier. The juices of the apple don't hurt either. There we go. Excellent. It's just going to help clean the inside out, push some of that fat out of there and the extra meat. Just makes the cleaning easier. Well, we've got our bacon venison burger all ground up. And now it is time to weigh them out. I like to do a 1.25 pound packages. I guess it's up to everybody if they want 1 pound, 1.5, or 2 pounders. You know, here's another thing. If you don't have a scale like this is a small digital scale. I don't know, it probably goes up to maybe 12 or 18 pounds. It's something that really comes in handy throughout the year. It can make for a really, really good gift as well. So we're looking for about 1.25 pounds. Get those burgers all good. So that's pound 2. Good enough. Well, it's a little strong, isn't it? No, that'd be about right. Go for it. Oh, sorry. I guess my job wasn't finished. Okay. Sure smells delicious. Another one going. Well, that pretty much brings my Cloverdale Bacon venison burger grinding to an end. We've already taken some of these to the freezer and I'm just finishing things up. And just to recap a little bit, like I mentioned in the beginning, what I started out doing earlier this year with some leftover venison grind is 1 pound of Cloverdale bacon to 3 pounds of venison. Grinding it together, mixing it a little bit, and it really produced an incredible tasting burger. Lots of juiciness, there's plenty of fat in there, and the taste was really good. I just chose to use the extra thick cut Applewood smoked Cloverdale bacon. You might have a flavor that you'd rather have. I'm not sure why, I just think maybe it grinds a little bit better. And I'll be able to show you the final product not too long from now. And what I like to do, and what we've been doing the last few weeks, is taking these burgers. I like to make them nice and thick. Thick burger, good-sized burgers, and I'll actually put them on the Traeger grill and smoke them from 30 to maybe 60 minutes. And then remove them from the grill, crank that heat up as high as I can get it to go, set them back on there, and I'll go halfway on one side, flip them over, another halfway. And the amount of time just depends on how well or how rare you like your burgers cooked. And they've just been turning out perfect every time. Me personally, I just will throw them on a bun and eat them bare. They're great. Other people might like to throw some pepper jack cheese on top, maybe a slice of onion. They just turn out really good. And I think it's a great, great idea for those that maybe they've got a family that's a little fussy, but this 1 pound of bacon to 3 pounds of venison grind has really been working out good. So I hope that you give this a try. I hope it turns out. I hope you like it and enjoy your venison like we do.